If you were just handed a debt collection summons in Texas, this video will explain exactly what that paper means, what it does not mean, and what usually happens next. In plain English, you're not alone and you don't need to panic. Let's walk through it step by step. A debt collection summons is a formal court notice. It means a creditor or a debt buyer has filed a lawsuit in a Texas court claiming that you owe a debt. At this stage, this paper is not a judgment, it is not a wage garnishment, and it does not mean money has already been taken from you. It is simply the start of a legal process. In Texas, most debt lawsuits are filed in Justice of the Peace Court or County Court, depending on the amount being claimed. People usually receive a debt collection summons because a credit card, loan, or other account went unpaid for a period of time. In many cases, the original lender sells the debt to a debt buyer, and that company believes it can legally collect. Receiving a summons does not automatically mean the amount is correct. It does not automatically mean the lawsuit will succeed, and it does not automatically mean the creditor has complete or perfect records. It only means a claim has been filed. Now let's go through the main parts of a Texas debt collection summons. One of the first things you'll see is the plaintiff. The plaintiff is the party suing you. This could be a bank, a credit card company, or a debt buyer or collection agency. Next, you'll see the defendant. The defendant is the person being sued. That's you. You'll also see court information. This tells you which court the case is filed in, the county, and often the precinct if it's a Justice of the Peace Court. Texas courts are local, so this information matters. Another important part is the cause number. The cause number is the court's tracking number for the case. It will appear on all future paperwork related to this lawsuit. One of the most important sections of the summons is the deadline language. In Texas, you usually have a limited number of days to respond after being served. The exact wording and timing can vary depending on the court, but missing a deadline can have serious consequences. This is not something you want to ignore or put off. After a summons is served, a few things typically happen. The defendant may respond in some way. The case may move forward toward a hearing, or if there is no response, the plaintiff may ask the court for a default judgment. A default judgment does not happen instantly, but it can happen if deadlines are missed. If a judgment is eventually entered, Texas law determines what can be collected, what property is protected, and what income is exempt. That comes later in the process, not at the summons stage. There are a few common mistakes people make after receiving a debt collection summons. One is assuming the paperwork is fake and ignoring it. Another is thinking the summons means money has already been taken. And another is waiting too long because the situation feels overwhelming. Ignoring a summons usually makes things worse, not better. Understanding what the paper actually says is the first step to making informed decisions. This video is for general educational information only. It is not legal advice. Every situation is different, and laws and procedures can vary. The purpose here is to help you understand what the document says and how the process